The role of James Bond was offered to Dick Van Dyke. He declined for one reason. The iconic actor Dick Van Dyke is as active as ever as he approaches his 100th birthday, which is less than a month away. Van Dyke's most recent book, 100 Rules for Living to 100, An Optimist's Guide to a Happy Life, was released on Tuesday, and he is now promoting it. He continues to make a lot of public appearances, such as this morning's chat with Al Roker. Van Dyke has a long list of well-known performing roles to his credit, but he told Roker that he declined the chance to portray one of the most famous characters in history, James Bond. Dave's Killer Bread is launching new Supreme Sourdough Loaves to commemorate its 20th anniversary. Dave's Killer Bread is launching new Supreme Sourdough Loaves to commemorate its 20th anniversary. Continue Reading Bond was not intended to be. Producer Albert Broccoli approached Van Dyke and inquired about his interest after Sean Connery left from his role as James Bond in 1971. Van Dyke, who had previously appeared in Mary Poppins and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, had one justification for declining. "Is it accurate to say that you nearly became James Bond?" Roker inquired. "They asked whether you wanted to be Bond." "Have you heard my British accent?" I asked. Van Dyke made a joke. Although Van Dyke acknowledged that he probably could have done it, he expressed concern that fans would not have accepted it from me since playing Bond would have been different from his usual family-friendly roles. Nevertheless, playing 007, a role that eventually went to Roger Moore, would have been a great experience. In the end, it is evident that Van Dyke's choice had no negative impact on his career. Van Dyke is getting close to 100 and isn't slowing down. Van Dyke, who will officially turn 100 on December 13th, is optimistic about his level of physical health despite his late age. In an article for the Sunday Times, he said, "I still try to hit the gym 3 times a week. I have no idea why, but this is something I still want to do. Unless it's raining and freezing, I'm not the sort to get out of bed and go back to sleep quite yet. I can really feel the stiffness creeping in here and there if I skip too many days at the exercise. God help me if I allow it to happen." Regarding his exercise regimen, Van Dyke said that a fast smoothie or caffeine fix helps him stay focused. He then attempts to maintain the same pattern once he arrives at the gym. "I usually do a circuit at the gym, moving in a circle from one machine to the next without stopping," Van Dyke said. "I begin by using the sit-up machine. I could do 500, according to Arlene, although that could be overstating things. Since my legs are among my most prized belongings, I then do every leg machine diligently. The upper body follows."